Alright, here we are today. I forgot to bring the camera here. I thought this would be a good subject to maybe do a little Jeep thing, but I already started the project and didn't think about bringing the camera with, and I'm halfway through doing a little work on the Jeep today. Bought some upgraded parts. Got some mud rocks left in there. So got some upgrades that I want to do to this Jeep. Get some of these parts out of the way. So while into this is some things I want to do to the future on this thing. And I got this bumper. It's a DV8 bumper. That's the bumper there. And the thing also, it's a Badlands APEX 12,000 pound winch. It still looks pretty clean. I take care of it, keep it clean. The good thing is I've never had to use it. That's good, I guess. Never got stuck. But if I need it, I hope it gets me out of a jam. But the thing with the DV8 bumper, this is a bumper, you can see, so my lights don't light up and it kind of sticks out. See that? I don't know if you can tell. Kind of sticks out far. So some things I need to upgrade with this bumper that just doesn't fit right. So I had to make these two shims underneath here, and on top of it this winch plate that I had to put on here. And the reason is, if you look in here, this winch won't fit onto this DV8 bumper unless I put these two shims that I had to machine up here. So without these plates that I had to machine, this winch hits the bumper and the winch don't fit. So that's the first thing. So at some point, what I plan on doing, I don't know if anybody else has ever done this before, I plan on, turn the camera. So what I need to do is I'd like to take this bumper back and cut out this bumper, and I want to bring it down here much lower and back up here. So I want to bring this winch in low, and what that's going to do, it's going to drop my winch down lower. And I would also like to bring the winch forward some. So by bringing the winch forward, I can push this bumper back further. And the other thing I had troubles with this is this winch blocks a lot of my grill. So the problem with the JL bumper or the JL Jeeps are overheating. And when you're driving through, well, what we had, we're driving in South Dakota, and when we're out in the Sturgis area. We're out there for Sturgis, the motorcycle rally, whatever. The Black Hills, and it was 110 degrees when we were out there, and the Jeep was overheating. I was getting no air, and we had to drive with the windows down and the heat on. Jeeps suck. The JLs suck for overheating. And I think the reason is this winch being up so high and blocking so much of my grill, it's just not cooling down. So that's that problem. So I'm not getting sufficient air to cool it down. I need to drop it down, need to open up my grill, and I need to make it fit. So that's gonna be my chore. But also I'm upgrading this. I'm putting a new fairlead on here. I'm getting rid of the old one. I got an old trashed up one here I'm putting on there. So here's the other thing with this Jeep. Everything on this Jeep is something that I bought on the cheap. So it's something that's open box, used, damaged, returned. It's from a different model that isn't for the Jeep, but I found a way to make it work on a JL. This bumper is for a JK. So with spacers on here, you can see my fog lights don't fit right. So I got them just held in there. They're not centered, so they look just kind of odd, but no big deal. I could sell these and put some JK lights in there and rewire it. I just haven't done it yet. So what I would like to do is just get this bumper pushed back, cut this out, re-weld in a whole new piece down in here. If I could get that much drop, that gives me a lot more grill space in here. This whole bar that's up in here, I might just cut this whole thing out too. And that'll just give me even more air space to get in there. I don't plan on going through any forest up in the Appalachians. Not really into going through trees and what have you. I'm more of I like the mountains, so I don't plan on bashing through forests and what have you. So this thing is useless to me. But that's my plan to do on this bumper here. Cut this thing off, cut a section out here, drop this down, weld in a whole new piece of 1/4-inch steel, drop the winch down low, bring it forward, push the bumper back. Does all that make sense? Jeepers. Hopefully someday I get to use this winch. I've only used it just to try to get knowledge with it, just in different scenarios of winching the Jeep with different, pulling cars out of different places, just to be ready. I got this whole kit here. I can't even lift the damn thing up, it's so heavy. But I've got all my shackles, soft shackles, tree straps, ropes, everything I need. I am totally ready to help anyone out or help myself out if anyone gets stuck. So that's a future project, is to cut up this bumper and rebuild it, undeviate it, and make it my own. That's the whole thing with this Jeep, built, not bought. So it's bought, but it was an open box, used, beat up, scratched up bumper, painted it up. But everything on here is just kind of my own, one of a kind, unique pieces. So well, I got the camera here. I figured I'll just build along here. You guys see what I'm doing here, and I'll get this thing back together. I didn't record while I was taking it apart, but I'll get the recording while I'm putting it back together. I already threw in the scrap pile the used beat up one I got here. This one I gifted to myself, but yeah, it's factor 55. Everyone's gonna say, yeah, it's a mall crawler. This is probably the only one of the few brand new things that this Jeep is going to get put on it. So go ahead and get this thing on here. That's a pretty good fit. Oh, wouldn't that figure? The hardware I got for it, I'm gonna have to get some new hardware. The hardware don't fit. So that's there's always something. It's always something. So I guess I'll just put this thing back in. I don't need a fairlead for now. I don't plan on going anywhere. The other thing I'm doing, so I got this thing. It's a Factor 55. It's shiny, it's fancy. This was gifted to me. I don't know. It's, what can I say? I got this Agency 6 that I'm gonna put on. So that's another thing. I'm always switching parts, trying on different things. So since I don't have the right hardware, I guess I gotta run out and find the right hardware to fit this new fairlead. See that? You get new stuff, and things just don't fit right. Maybe I'll just have to go fish my old one back out the scrap bin and put it on. Well, it's always something. Well, thanks for watching. If anyone has cut up their DV8 bumper before or updated it, I'd like to know about it. If you've seen any other videos of it being done, go ahead, share the link. I'd like to go check it out. So thanks for watching my video today. I hope you're having a good day, and we'll see what kind of off subject I come up with tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Have a good day.